Welcome to My Phonics. Today we are going to talk about the sounds of the alphabets from A to Z. Now when we say alphabets, it's of course going to have vowels and consonants. Now we know that vowels have got multiple sounds, but in this video we will be just talking about the short sounds of the vowels. We'll talk about the long sounds and the other sounds in the coming videos. Few of the consonants have got multiple sounds, so we'll come to that later. Right now we'll just go with the one sound for one alphabet, right? So let us begin. Before that, one more thing. I'm also going to tell you a few technicalities related to your mouth position and tongue position so that you can have the perfect sound, okay? So now for real, let's begin. Starting with A. Now, because it's a vowel, I'm going to tell you the short sound. Short sound of A is A. A. You kind of stretch your mouth. A. 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 Apple. A. A. Ant. A. A. Act. Next, B. Sound of B is B. B. You see? B. 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 Bat. B, b, bag, b, b, baby. Next is C. Sound of C is k. It is not k, it is k. We are trying to say this k from an epiglottis, or like when we are trying to clear our throat, when we've got a sore throat or something. So then the sound that we produce is k, k. So instead of pronouncing C-A-T as cat, let us pronounce this as cat, cat, k, k, cat, k, k, cow, k, k, car. Next is D. Sound of D is d, 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 deer, d, d, drum, d, d, draw. Next is E. It's a vowel and we are going to see the short sound. Short sound of E is e, 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 egg, e, e, elephant, e, e, enter. Next is F. Now whenever you need to produce the F sound, you should be biting your lower lip. Not literally, you just need to place your upper teeth on your lower lip slightly and then you just blow air. The sound of F should be fan, fun, fox. Next is G. Now the sound of G is g, g, like you're gargling, g, g. Goat, g, g, grass, g, g, ghoul, g, g, ghoul. Next is H. Sound of H is h, h. See, we are not trying to say h or ha. We are just saying h, like you're checking your breath. H, 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 h. Hand, h, h, ham, h, h, hat. Next is I. Now again it's a vowel and we will be talking about the short sound of I, which is E. 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 Ink. E. E. Iguana. E. E. Igloo. Next is J. Sound of J is J. 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 Jug. J. J. January. J. J. Juggle. Next is K. Now the sound of K and C is similar. We'll see this in another video, that when to use C and when to use K. Right now let's just focus on the sounds. So the sound of K is k, 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 key, k, k, kite, k, k, kettle. You see, C and K, they are similar sounds. Next is L. Now, when we need to produce the L sound, the tip of the tongue should touch the upper teeth slightly, and then there's going to be a gliding movement of the tongue. I'm going to pull my tongue inside. The sound of L should be oh, oh, lamb, lake, learn. Next is M. Now, for the M sound, I'm going to curl my lips inside, and the sound that I need to produce is mm, 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 mat, mm, magic, machine. Next is N, and the sound of N should be nail, nut, nature. Next is O, again a vowel. So the short sound of O should be O, 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 ox, O, O, octopus, O, O, ostrich. Next is P. Now P is going to be a non-vocal sound. Okay, I should not say per. The sound of P should not be per. It's p, p. It's a non-vocal sound. P, p, pen, p, p, parrot, p, p, purse. Next is Q. Sound of Q is qu, 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 queen, qu, qu, quick, qu, qu, quiz. Next is R. Now the sound of R should not be r. That's incorrect. Sound of R is r. R. You see, I'm folding my tongue. R. Rat, r, r, rabbit, r, r, round. Okay. Next is S. Sound of S is s, the hissing of the snake sound. S, 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 sun, s, s, sand, s, s, stone. Next is T. Again, is going to have non-vocal sound. The sound of T should be t, 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 toy, t, t, tree, t, t, table. Next is U, vowel, and so the short sound of U is you see, I'm opening my mouth a little bit. Right? So umbrella, umpire, understand. I hope you understand. Next is V. Sound of V is V. You see, I'm biting my lips, lower lips again. Okay, not literally. Again, the same thing, that I'm just placing my upper teeth on my lower lips. Okay, sound of V is V. V. Right? This is the sound that kids make when they're playing with a toy car or a bike. V. V. That's the sound. V. Example can be van, vegetables, value. Next is W. Now, you may feel that the sound of V and W is similar, but there's a difference in the mouth position. For V, we were biting our lower lip. For W, let me show you the mouth position. It's w, 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 watch, w, w, water, w, w, warm. Right? So when you see V in the spelling, you should be biting your lower lip. When you see W in the spelling, you kind of blow your kisses. Oh, right? So bite your V's and kiss your W's. Next is X, and the sound of X is Z, Z, xylophone, Z, Z, Xerox, Z, Z, xylem. Okay, now talking about X, let me tell you that X has got one more sound which we are going to see in the coming videos, and we'll also see the rules that when to use which sound, right? Right now, let's go on to Y. Sound of Y is Y, Y, yellow, Y, Y, yolk, Y, Y, yogurt. Right? And the last one is Z. Sound of Z is Z. Z, zebra, z, z, zest, z, z, zeal, right? So here we are done with all the sounds. I should not say all the sounds. We are done with the sounds of the alphabets from A to Z, where we have used the short sounds of the vowels. And regarding few of the consonants, which has got multiple sound, we have just seen one of it, right? In the coming videos, we'll see the other sounds as well, along with the rules. As I've already mentioned, that sounds and rules, they are equally important in phonics, right? One more thing, one last thing that I would like to tell you, that it's very natural sometimes that we use the schwa sound in our consonant sounds. Now, what do we mean by schwa sound? It's nothing but the or the sound coming, right? Let's say the sound of M. Now, I told you that the sound of M is but we feel that the sound of M is M, right? But when I say M, I can hear the sound at the end, the schwa sound, M. We don't want that schwa sound. The sound of M should just be Now, the question may arise that how does this matter? You know, if we use M instead of how is going to affect the pronunciation? Let me tell you if it will affect it. So let's take the example M-A-T. So if I say that the sound of M is M, the individual sounds of M-A-T would be M, A, T. And after blending the sounds, it would be M-at, M-at, right? Which is incorrect. We never pronounce it M-at. Now let us take the sound of M as and again try to blend the same word M-A-T. So it would be M-at. It would be M-at, mat, 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 right? So this makes sense, right? So if we do not want the double sound, double sound in our word, we should exclude the schwa sound for the consonants, right? In the coming videos, this will be more and more clear. So today what we have seen the sounds of the alphabets from A to Z. We saw just the short sounds of the vowels, and wherever the consonant is having more than one sound, we just saw just one sound of it. As I've said, in the coming videos, we'll see few more rules, right, along with it. So that's it for today. Stay healthy, stay safe, and please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if there is something that you would like to know from me, any specific rule or any clarification, I would love to help it. Please put your comments as well. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Audio Jungle.